We had an incident on my Discord, okay?
Okay.
There was a chatter who was actually an oiler of mine, okay? We don't allow doxing in my Discord anywhere. Even in
Yeah.
spicy chat, we don't allow any doxing at all, or any dox information getting posted, or anything like that, okay? We had a
Okay.
person who, funnily enough, is actually like mentally deranged. They're actually like mentally ill. They're like seriously mentally ill, okay? Not to excuse it, but they are genuinely. They posted, I believe,
Do you know how little that narrows it down if you're talking about spicy chat? Mentally ill. Yeah, I think that rules out like 2 people. Good job.
tweet that had Willie Mack's docs information in. Now, I believe what happened is they got timed out for a week for that. When I got wind of it, I thought that was too soft, and I wanted them. They got banned from the server. They got banned from the server, and I put out a statement and said, just to remind everyone, zero policy on doxing. Doxing is not allowed. Doxing is not allowed. Doxing is not allowed. Okay? Because I don't fuck with this shit, and I'm not interested in this, and I don't want to be anywhere near any doxing shit. I find the whole stuff very unpleasant and not particularly interesting. It's just shit behavior. Right?
Actually, that statement doesn't rule out anyone, to be honest. Yeah, but just by the sheer size of spicy chat, right? The I know that they meme about only like 20 people in spicy chat, but I know for a fact that spicy chat has a fuck ton of lurkers, okay? So it's not just 20 people in spicy chat, okay? It's like a fucking magazine, right? But anyway, um what was I saying? I mean, there has to be at least 2 sane people, right? Right? Question mark?
So, I don't know
Right?
if, like, maybe he's trying to say that is what it is.
Just
I don't
getting
know. I
pretty
don't
big
know if
and
it's that, or
annoying.
he's talking about Kiwi Farms. But, not to defend the guy's actions, it's still fucking deranged to post material that is the product of a dox. Even, that's still bad to do. But that was, I think, maybe a bad and Bernarda tweet. So the point is he didn't originate or do the docs. He was spreading the docs, which is still bad, obviously. I'm not defending it. The guy got fucking banned from the server. But I don't know if it's that or something else. But in any case, even if it was that he was talking about, which is stupid if it is, but, you know, where's the evidence?
Maybe like Edgar, a critical Canadian. I don't know who any of these people are, and I prefer not to know ever. Yeah.
Where is the evidence that a Queeman fan was responsible for Willie Mack's docs?
I make fun of them back. The truth is, Bad Empanada did not originate my docs. He maliciously spread it everywhere, but my docs originated on a niche forum by this guy's unhinged viewers. So when I see this clip, it's obviously a dog whistle to fuck with me. He literally gets
You've had Edgar on Stream Foods? Oh, I think I remember who you're talking about. Okay, yeah, I remember now. I remember now. Okay. Wait, yeah, fuck that guy. That guy was like didn't he call in just to troll me or something? Fuck me, dude. Or something, right?
it's a donation that says, I understand what we
Yeah,
must do.
Okay, I mean...
Wink, wink.
Anything is justifiable against Destiny and the people who support him. No? Is that not the standard? That's what he's laying out for me here. Now, I have principles. I don't think it's no bad tactics, only bad targets. That's not me.
As he's literally showing my docs.
But Destiny is very clearly laying out that those are the standards that he believes in.
Okay. As he's showing your docs that Destiny quote tweeted and he's talking about what Destiny said.
Chud, please stop.
Stupid to do.
No, stop. Chud, you can't do this. Chud, it's not the same. Fuck me, dude.
Could Will Mac know
Stupid
if
to
it was
do.
a Guiman viewer but then admit a docs was posted in your Discord? You have overlapping communities.
Chud.
Stop the L.
Okay. If you listen to what I'd said, you'd understand how utterly retarded that dono was. That is absolutely insane. That is absolutely fucking insane. Someone posted a tweet that contained someone's docs and they got banned from the server because we don't allow that. How is that good evidence that a Queeman viewer doxed Willie Mack? You know, I don't want to fucking get into all the where it is and the doxing and who might have done. I don't fucking know. I just want to see some evidence that it was a Queeman fan before we start fucking, you know, going crazy and claiming that Queeman has got fans that are out there fucking doxing people. But I don't know if he's even talking about that. I'm assuming he's talking about a Kiwi Farms user. Sure, he's probably talking about a Kiwi Farms user. But, you know, the thing is, obviously Kiwi farmers watch people, okay? But by the same logic that Willie Mack used when he talked about Dark Viper accusing me, would the same not apply here? How can Queeman be responsible for one of his viewers doing something, even if that were true? Which I don't think it is, by the way, but how would Queeman be responsible for that? So, you know, I am just...
I can't tell. Fuck. So you perpetrate in an environment. You perpetrate in an environment where, you know what? I'm not. Whatever.
Like wanting anything, any sort of evidence, anything to back these claims up, but we get nothing. Although the dog whistle thing, let's hear this part out.
Thing is justifiable against Destiny and the people who support him. No? Is that not the standard? That's what he's laying out for me here. Now, I have principles. I don't think it's no bad tactics, only bad targets. That's not me.
As he's literally showing my docs.
But Destiny is very clearly laying out that those are the standards that he believes in. Those are the standards he wishes to be enforced. Is if you're a doxer, if you call for violence, anything is justifiable against your supporters.
Order taken.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying, Max, actually. I just explicitly said otherwise, actually, Max.
He's got a shit-eating grin on his face. He knows what he's doing. This thing...
Bro! Is Willie Mack fucking autistic, bro? What is this guy's problem? That's a fucking joke, obviously. That's a joke that Queeman is laughing at.
Yeah, we all know it's a joke. The joke is not okay. Yeah, we all know it's a joke. The joke is not okay. What? I mean, are you the one that's autistic, actually? Are you the one that's autistic? What? Yeah, of course. Dude.
Bro, that is fucking outrageous that Willie Mack is acting like that's fucking serious.
It's a joke. We know it's a joke. Okay, maybe Willie Mack doesn't know because he's a moron.
Bro, that is fucking insane. Dude, this video, I mean, I've not watched all of it, obviously, just the part here about the commentary type stuff. That's fucking outrageous, dude. That's totally fucking outrageous. It's totally dishonest, bro. That's a reference to the, you know, they're a terrible, terrible person. I understand what I must do. Fucking meme. No? And then Queeman is not, he's not got a shit-eating grin because he's like, yeah, ha ha ha, go and get Willie Mack. And listen, I'll say this as well. I'll say this too, okay?
Okay, dude. Chud, you can't defend this. Chud, stop. Chud, what I'm sorry, do you stream to only your fucking in-group? Or do you stream to the rest of the internet as well? Obviously, you also stream to the rest of the fucking internet, right? Obviously, of course. What do you think this looks like to anyone from the outside, right? It does look like fucking signaling for like that this stuff is okay, right? That's what it looks like. It looks like you are signaling that this kind of stuff is okay. Like, I'm sorry, are you doing some kind of private stream? Is this a private Discord group chat? Is this a private whatever the fuck? No, clearly, I don't think you're moronic, right? I think that you know that you're streaming to the wider internet, right? And it's going off of that context. To anyone else who's, like, watching it, it's obvious to me, right, to anyone else, that, yeah, what's going on is that, oh, I'm disavowing, totally disavowing it. Yeah, of course, that's what it looks like. It doesn't look good. It looks like, also, yeah, you're enabling the doxing. Yes, you are. Fuck it, I will stand on this. If the doxer, even if the doxer has doxed Willie Mack before this, before Queeman even said anything, and even if the doxer is not a Queeman viewer, if this lands on the Doxxer's radar, do you know what he'll think? He'll think, well, seems like he finds it funny. Right? Well, even though this community disavows it, I'm going to keep on doing it because, I mean, they clearly enjoy it. Validation. Ooh. Right? Yes?
Now, Creeman doesn't need me to go to bat for him, but I will say that in my experience, Creeman has often gone out of his way to make sure that his community does not have this sort of shit knocking about, right? There's one particular example
Has he?
where there were certain logs that I believe were posted, and I think he took effort to remove them that weren't like public information yet.
Would you react like this if you were accused of being a doxer? Dude, I would fucking lose it if I was accused of being a doxer. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
And I don't follow all of his community. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I don't think it's a place where you can go and just post docs information
You can call me a pedophile, you just can't call me a doxer.
and stuff like that. I'm fairly certain that that sort of stuff gets squashed and it's not perpetuated or allowed within his community. Also, Creeman has always got a shit-eating grin because he's a smug dickhead. Yes, correct. Here's how every Creeman segment starts. Oh, by the way, guys, I was right about that. I was right about that, guys.
Oh
I was right about
God.
that. Every fucking time. Every fucking time.
Oh
I was right
God,
about that, guys.
true.
I was right about that. That's the start of every fucking Creeman segment, okay?
Unironically true. Hello.
Now, I'm mocking him
Jace?
for that. I'm mocking him for that. But I must say, Creeman has been an outspoken critic of Willie Mack for some time. Many are saying that, you know.
Where does she?
Anyway,
oh,
listen,
She
come
is?
on.
Mm-hmm.
Creeman's ego is big enough as it is. Let's leave it at that. But yeah, I just think this is like totally outrageous to baselessly claim that one of Creeman's viewers is responsible for Willie Mack's docs. And, you know, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? And why are we, like, he's talking about, like, you know, I just feel like Willie Mack is obviously, like, bothered about the video getting broadcast, which is fair enough. He can take issue with that. He can have a problem with that. He can say, oh, Creeman played it and that's bad, right? Whatever. But what about Destiny quote tweeting the video? It's totally bizarre to me that you take issue with one and not the other. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, I can't tell if he's... Okay, dude, fuck me, dude. Is Chud just being, like, dense here? I can't tell. I can't tell if he's, like, acting retarded. He's, like, taking acting lessons. He's doing a really good impression of acting retarded, you know? I'm sorry? Does the context not matter, or...
Sense to me.
What?
Gets retweeted by his friend J-Stock, who pushed the exact same narratives about me. I'm obviously very unhappy about this. It's affecting my real life, but instead of anyone actually acknowledging this, they do what Bad Empanada did and try to hypocrisy hunt to justify their actions. They're like, why aren't you mad at Destiny?
Dude, Chud, right before he performs the biggest sweep anyone has ever seen. Well, you know, Creeman is his own person. You know, I'm not trying to go to bat for him. You know, he's his own person. He's his own content creator. I know that people like to associate us a lot. And, you know, I do recognize that he came from my community. And, you know, I do realize that, like, a long time ago, I raided into him a lot. But, you know, now I try not to raid into him anymore because I want to give more attention to smaller content creators. Chud, what are you about to say? Chud, what are you about to say? But, Chud, stop there right now. But...
Quote tweeted your docs too.
Oh.
Why aren't you mad at Destiny himself?
Yo!
Destiny's defending my already viral...
Bro, the cabal is in shambles! Willie Mack is going after Augie. By the way, Augie said he'll come on after I finish reacting to this. So Augie is going to say his piece about this, okay? How is Augie wrong there? Augie is totally correct, by the way. He's right. Augie is correct. How can you dispute that? That is 100% the correct take on that, yes.
That's already in the hands of all of the people. Their actions. They're like, why aren't you mad at Destiny? He quote tweeted...
You know what we need? You know what we need? I think we need Destiny versus Chudlogic round 2, okay? Listen, you have to get revenge for DK, okay? Think about how much DK was shat on by Destiny. Okay, back then for the Lauren Southern shit. Listen, you gotta take revenge for DK. Okay, think of DK. Think of his family. Okay, I don't know if he has, but he probably doesn't. But like, think of DK. Okay, think of DK. All right, we need the content to return. Okay, we need the good content to return. Okay, fuck politics. Fuck that shit. Okay, we need Chudlogic versus Destiny round 2. Okay, that would be so fucking epic. You have no idea how fucking epic that would be.
Your docs too.
Why aren't you mad at Destiny himself?
Destiny is defending my already viral docs that's already in the hands of all the people who hate me. We're acting like context and scale don't matter.
Wait! But Queeman's stream is after Destiny's tweet. By the nature of the passage of time. Queeman's stream is after Destiny's tweet. So it doesn't matter then, surely. And also, Destiny's tweet has got way more views than Queeman's coverage does. What intent? What intent? So if I take someone's docs and I quote tweet it and say, this is really bad, isn't it? Then that's fine, is it? Because I intend to criticize it. I thought the problem was spreading it regardless of how it's done. Why does it matter if you're criticizing it? You're still spreading it, no?
Has Willie Max said that he has a problem with like the inherent nature of the information? Has Willie Max said this? Or has he only said, yeah, you know what? I have a problem with I only have a problem with the spreading it, not like the context in which it is being presented. But I'm pretty sure Willie Mack specifically says, no, I have a problem with the way it's being presented, not with the inherent spreading of the information itself. Yes? Okay.
It doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. None of this makes any sense when you think about it for more than a second, dude. It's literally mind-boggling.
No, I'm thinking about it.
It's literally mind-boggling.
I'm thinking.
How can you say all of that to say you don't have a problem with Destiny doing it, but Queeman on a smaller fucking audience after that is a problem? It doesn't make any sense. It literally makes no sense, dude.
Intent matters.
And here's the problem, right? Queeman is obviously got a bad reputation as it is. People don't like Queeman, right? So my concern with this is that I feel like people are just going to fucking like, you know, clap along. They're going to clap along to this. But it's like, no, it's not right. It's not fucking right to put out this absolute fucking bullshit just because the person you're going after is hated. It's fucking outrageous, dude.
Well, yeah, maybe Queeman shouldn't be such a shithead. The fuck? You're asking for sympathy where none should exist. What? me when the bully gets bullied. Guys, don't you know it's not okay to bully? Don't you guys know it's not okay to bully? But he bullied us all the fucking time. Why should I feel bad for him? Guys, don't you... Stop bullying him. Stop bullying him, guys. Oh my god. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Bro, okay, King Giglamesh, you fucking retard. Explain how I'm wrong. Explain how I'm wrong exactly. What am I wrong about here? Rather than just say bullshit, what am I wrong about?
It was actually kind of nice to see someone with a big audience who I've criticized in the past stand up for me and say this is wrong. But look at this comment. Willie refuses to acknowledge.
Bro. Everyone thinks doxing is wrong except the people that do it and like deranged fucking Twitter freaks, bro.
I don't dox. But I think doxing is justified in some scenarios now. But okay.
And fucking Kiwi Farms, people that do it. Bro, no one likes doxing. You know, I don't want to say it that way. Many people think doxing is terrible and awful. Why have we got to say doxing bad, bro? And why have we got to quote tweet some fucking nutter posted docs to say doxing bad? It is, but bro, I'm just like blown away by this. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no fucking sense.
Acknowledge the
Hey.
obvious, that Destiny is the biggest proponent in spreading his docs. No, it was actually Bad Empanada who did that. Do you know how time works? They hate
Okay, the point is that Destiny quote tweeting it draws more eyes to it and brings more attention to it than Queeman talking about it on stream because the tweet's got loads of views. How can you not understand this? It's such a simple fucking point. This is like, it's fucking outlandish, dude.
Destiny so much they're
Sorry.
acknowledge the obvious, that Destiny is the biggest proponent in spreading his docs. No, it was actually Bad Empanada who did that. Do you know how time works? They hate
Okay, the point is that Destiny quote tweeting it draws more eyes to it and brings more attention to it than Queeman talking about it on stream because the tweet's got loads of views. How can you not understand this? It's such a simple fucking point.
Because it's about the intent. Sorry. Or should I say context? Not just about the intent, not about the intent, it's about the context as well, yes?
This is like, it's fucking outlandish, dude.
Destiny so much they're ignoring the very reality we live in. That's what I don't get at all. Is he perfectly fine with his docs being spread around as long as the person who's spreading it is condemning it? At this point, my docs is already spread, the toothpaste is out of the bottle. What bothered me most in this moment was the narrative that I deserve it, or that it's part of some greater Destiny.
Who is saying he deserved it? Who is saying that Willie Mack deserved it? I'm sure that people are, lefties and shit.
So my question is now, is Chudlogic autistic? I know that he said, is Willie Mack autistic? Well, my question is this, is Chudlogic autistic? Is he autistic? Is he autistic? Is he acoustic? Because clearly, the said words, I disavow, backed up by a tone that shows that you don't actually mean it, shows that you are in fact saying that, yeah, he deserves this. Yes? Does that make sense? If I was an outsider and I was looking at Queeman's disavowal of that by Max Striker Films, do you know what I would think? I would think that, yeah, he's not actually disavowing it, right? Obviously. Obviously not. Obviously, Queeman isn't actually disavowing it. He's not. No. The answer is no. By his tone, okay? Yes, by his tone. You autistic freak! I'm kidding. Joking. Queeman has a shared audience. It explains the tying up of narrative and nods. Yeah. Also, yeah. I mean...
Queeman saying that...
Chud, you're compromised, okay? He's your son. Chud, you're compromised, okay? Alright? You just don't want to see any hurt being brought to your son. I understand, okay? But you're compromised, okay? You are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have to be the one to deliver to you this message, okay? You're compromised.
Is Queeman saying that Willie Mack deserved it? I'm sure people in chat are going to say it as well. But obviously, yeah, I don't think that. And I don't think Queeman thinks that either.
Justice. If Queeman pulled up my...
What? You have to moderate your own fucking community? No way! Isn't that why we created Spicy Chat? So then we don't have to moderate our own community? Whoa!
docs and only said Bad Empanada sucks for this, I wouldn't care. It's the dog whistle call to action that's the problem. It's so obvious, yet I'm seeing respected commentator Augie call me a hypocrite because I said doxing is wrong.
This is from a month ago. Willie says, you should delete this. It's just doxing and a shit thing to do to someone whose worst crime is being annoying on the internet. So you have that situation there. So there is twice replying to JSock's docs, but then he got upset about fucking his docs being shared.
Yeah, holy shit, it's as if context matters. It's as if me calling out a tweet that already has 100,000 views doesn't add any negative effect. He pearl...
It's about the context, Chud.
Bro, he's
Calm
like
down.
literally contradicting himself, bro.
Chud.
Dude.
Chud, please, be reasonable. Chud, please.
This is like insane, bro. How would you not apply the same logic to Queeman then? Queeman is criticising a tweet that's got 270,000 views.
Because, Chud, the context fucking...
He's like, dude, it's honestly bizarre. It's like he's just lashing out and wants to shit on Queeman and hasn't even thought about the arguments that he's made and the fact they start to then contradict each other.
I give up. This space is fucking retarded. No one has any kind of fucking common sense anymore. Okay, maybe Asmongold was right all along. Maybe it actually is a common sense issue. Maybe it is a common sense. Fuck it. Maybe it is a common sense issue. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's because everything is a common sense issue, and that's why everything feels fucked up right now. Okay.
Clutches and gives this big performance about my quote tweet.
I showed you 2 times. Here he is doing it a 3rd time just a few days ago before I even did this stream. And I actually had to, like, tell...
Lick the stream if you know the vibes. True. You know what you should do as well? You should also donate, okay? You should also donate. That's what you should do.
Tell him. I was like, dude, delete this shit, right?
But on this same stream, Augie shows the uncensored link of JStock's docs. He also replied under JStock's docs on Twitter. So what are we talking about? Are we gonna call Augie a doxer? No, because they don't actually care about this.
No!
Like and donate. There you go.
Augie is not calling you a doxer. Augie is saying that you, by replying or quote tweeting, are bringing more attention to it. Because this was a crazy concept, I know, but it used to be